Are you struggling to make online sales as a female coach or online course creator? Well, listen up. In this video, I am literally going to walk you through three things that I have learned since being in business for over 15 years. And I think number three is going to be the most surprising. Are you ready? Let's dive in. So, number one is people buy from people. It's such a rarity these days to actually not know the person behind a company. And particularly if you are a female coach or online course creator, it's even more important that you understand that your ready to buy customers are looking to know who you are, how you can help them, what your experience is, and ultimately why working with you is going to be a good fit. Now, this is not necessarily about your uh, qualifications, credentials, any of those things. This is about vibe and whether someone actually jives with what you're saying. So this circles back to your core messaging. What are the things that you're looking to empower your audience with? What are the messages, the key takeaways that every piece of content that you're creating is going to help them achieve, right? What is the result that they're looking for? And then what is your messaging in amongst all of that? Another piece of this is that it's really important that you speak to your audience, to your ready to buy customers as actual people. It's super interesting. I was having a conversation with some of my members last week on Voxer Coaching Day, and they were talking about how difficult they really found writing their emails in particular. And I asked the question, why? What's the challenge? And they're like, oh, I feel like I have to be really professional in the way that I write my email. But here's the thing, you're ready to buy customer. Again, if you think about buy from people, is actually looking for content and emails that are written to them from another actual real human being. So the easiest way that I personally have found to write emails to make sure that I am talking to people, that I'm actually talking to my ready to buy customers, is to simply just imagine that I'm writing to one person. And it is even more helpful if you care about that person. So I often imagine that I'm sending an email to my best friend and I'm explaining stuff to her, I'm catching her up on a couple of different things. Or sometimes, particularly when it's a sales email, I will put myself into my customer that I'm trying to get in front of. And I'll imagine that I'm writing to her. So if you're struggling to write emails and write content that connects with your ready to buy customer, that makes them feel like you're an actual human being because you are, then I encourage you to try writing to one person when you're doing your emails. It will make life so much easier. The second thing is that we don't control when people buy. Now, let me unpack that a little bit more because on the surface, that sounds completely normal. Of course, you don't control when people buy, but actually think about that. Think about the times that you're launching things into the world. Think about when you've got something on sale. Think about all of those scenarios and then run that through that lens, right? You don't control when people buy. So if you're only ever launching something once a quarter or every 6 weeks or whatever that looks like, then you're putting a lot of pressure on a launch to find the people who are ready to buy in that moment. And you can never know who that's going to be. Yes, you can do things like create a wait list, but there's still no guarantee that the people who are on a wait list are actually going to buy until people pull their credit card out of their back pocket and actually make the purchase. Then you've got no idea who's actually buying. So it's a much better way to present the opportunity for people to buy from you every single day. And basically, what that means is that you are allowing someone to buy from you when they are ready, right? We're not here to convince, but we are here to present the opportunity for people to buy from us when they are ready. And the more times that you present the opportunity, aka the more times that people see your offers, the more likely you are to have people buy from you. This is how I'm making daily sales right now. And it's actually how I make daily sales right inside my inbox, right from my emails. I don't use social media. I'm not running paid ads. Everything I do, pretty much, I'm at the point where I'm about 90% where all of my sales come from my emails. My goal is to get to almost 100%. I'm not sure if that's ever possible, but to have that be the thing. So, daily sales coming from emails means that one, I'm sending a daily email. It's a whole other video that I will talk about. But two, I'm also making sure that every single email does not leave my office without an actual link to purchase something. Now, it doesn't mean that I'm getting thousands of dollars a day, but on average, $50 to $200 a day is what that looks like because I'm consistently presenting the opportunity for people to buy from me every single day. Now, if you want to see what that actually looks like, comment checklist below and I will get you my daily cash flow checklist. These are the daily tasks that I take to ensure that I am making daily sales no matter what is going on in the world. And then number three, remember I said this is the one that you want to pay attention to. Give people what they want. Now, again, this also sounds like, of course, common sense, give people what they want. But we often don't. We often go down a path of creating a whole bunch of stuff because we're so excited about it. And we're just like, I know this is a thing that they need. But if you don't give people what they want, what they think they need, then you can miss the mark. Now, back in 2016, I went down the rabbit warren of creating a ton of online courses. I spent 3 months creating. And then I launched 2 Crickets, literally no one bought. I think at the end of that year, I'd maybe made $2,000 from those courses and I'd created about 30. And if I had actually run through this idea of give people what they want and then bake in what you know they need, then I think I would have had a much better success. In fact, I know I would have because that's what I do now. So, how do you know what people want? Well, this is where you pay attention to what your audience is engaging with. So, this is your data. What does your data tell you? This could be your Google Analytics, this could be Google Search Console, this could be your YouTube Analytics, this could be your blog analytics, podcast analytics, email analytics, social, all the things, right? What is your data telling you? But also, you can just ask your audience, right? What do they want? As in, what are they struggling with? Or a better question, what do you believe you need to do in the next 90 days to achieve your goal? Because what they think they need to do is often not what they need to do, but you need to present them with what they want or what they think they need so that you can then bake in what you know they actually need and what you know will actually move the dial. So, how do you then get to this point where you're just making daily sales, that you're speaking to people like they're people, all of the things that we just talked about in this video? Well, the next video coming up on your screen is going to help you create an intentional promotion plan. Because at the end of the day, we're not here to wing it. If you want to create daily sales, if you want to present the opportunity for people to buy from you every single day, then you need an intentional promotion plan. And this video is going to show you how to do that. I'll see you there.